Hello, my name is Veronica and welcome into the Learning Lab. And I know it's been a while, but I'd like to share with you my latest haul from Tuesday morning. Come on in and let's get started. So we'll begin with these Spectrum Noir Colorista pencils. I had picked up two of these. And then I was in another Tuesday morning and couldn't remember which ones I had gotten. So I have set one. And these are all the colors that are included. They're actually very lovely. So two of those. Set two, which I think are more male-oriented colors. Kind of muted. I like the shades on those. And I have two of that one. And then the last one, set three, which I don't know why, but it puts me in the mind of fairies. But I got three of those. I bumped around in the stamps aisle and I found these feathers. Now I had seen them a number of times and just never indulged. And this time, I don't know, I think I saw someone creating something with it and I decided to have these go ahead and come home, live at my house with everything else that's residing there. In addition, I did find some of the Stampendous stamps and I just love this one. It's a cute little hello friend. And then, of course, from my other second or first favorite holiday is May the Joys of Winter Never Melt. And this was another stupendous stamp. Now, I did cash in on some of the We Are Memory Keepers items. And I don't know why, but every time I see scissors, I tend to pick them up. And this pair was no exception. But in addition to that, I found some of the spring-loaded micro scissors and decided to go ahead and indulge in those. And I did get two pair of the detail. That's because I'm going to give away a pair of those. Okay, so then I got two of these bone folder items. And I thought that was a really good buy for that. And especially, I think it would work for working with vinyl also. And then in addition to that, again, I wore out the We Are Memory Keepers aisle because I also went ahead and got these embossing stylus. I got two of those. And actually, I have another set on order from AliExpress, and it's the ones with a huge ball on the end. I want to start indulging myself more in my foam Iran flowers, and I think that's going to do it. I also got the Heatwave foil pen. I don't know if you remember, some time back I got a really good deal on some of the deco foil at Michael's that I picked up, and I'm thinking being able to use this with it, it's going to be beyond cool. Now, keeping on with my We Are Memory Keepers, I found I don't know if I shared these before. These were not a recent find. I got these, I think, maybe in June. But this one makes that big bow. And you can check the stock number. It's probably out of stock now because these were there in the spring. But I did get that. And then I also got the drink sleeve. This was an impulse buy, but I figured it might come in handy at some point. And that's how it looks on the back. And then I also indulged myself and got the candy dispenser template. Again, these are older, and they may not have hit the clearance section just yet. And those are all the pieces that come with the dispenser kit. Now, the next one is a Crocodile Punch, and I have been watching this come in and out of the store for quite some time. And I love the fact of the size hole that it makes. It's a fine one, and it works for when I don't want to pull out my really big crocodile. And that one you still might be able to find. Now, this set of stamps I just absolutely fell in love with. And I'm thinking I might use this for my students, that we can stamp the United States and cut it out, and then they can color in all the places they have visited and maybe do some writing and sharing about it. And I also love how you can see where the Great Lakes are up in there, with Lake Michigan coming all the way down. But that is an absolutely lovely set. Now the next two, I really showed restraint, and I went ahead and got this one because it's just fun. And my son and I visit a lot of carnivals that are held in the area and different little fairs. And I thought, when I scrapbook those pages, I can use some of these stamps. And of course, the USA Patriotic one. We love our 4th of July, Labor Day, and Veterans Day events that they have around here. Then I snagged up this from Bo Bonnie, and I don't even know why I got it. I don't even know. I have no idea. But hopefully I'll find a use for it. Now, I do know why I got this one. When I was at this, when I was at the expo a couple years ago, I got a tree stamp, and I was trying to find it. I think I moved it away because I'd actually played with it and stamped some out. But these would be cute little icons to hang from the branches of that particular stamp. Whenever there are adhesives involved, I indulge. And one of the workshops that I attended this year at Stamp and Scrapbook Expo actually gave us some dots very similar to these, but I went ahead and got the circles, and I also got the squares. Now, I also had my eyes on this heat transfer vinyl. I looked at it for quite some time, and I compared the amount of vinyl that you would get on here from the amount that you would get if you bought the Cricut vinyl or the Caesar vinyl or any of the others. And you pretty much got the same amount. So these are the colors that I indulged in and was able to find. And I'm hoping that that is focusing for you. This silver, it's sort of kind of holographic, not totally. I did see some in Michael's that was totally holographic, but I didn't get it because I was thinking I really need to use up this glitter vinyl or HTV vinyl that I already have. And then I wanted to get some in just a solid black color. And then this one is kind of a creamy color. And then I did go ahead and get another wall vinyl. I'm swimming in vinyl, y'all. I don't think I will be buying any more. But that was my vinyl run. Your memory keepers, I did get one of those. I do have the Quick Cuts Quick Stick, the pickup one, but you know, you're always misplacing things. So I thought, this is in here at a decent price. I'm going to go ahead and pick up another one. And so I did. Now, I was watching somebody else's haul. Can't remember whose, but they were talking about this Heidi Swapp paint. So since I was in the store and they had some, I thought, well, I feel like when I watch other crafters and they tell me it's something that they really love and use, that I should probably go ahead and indulge in it because I'll probably really love it and use it too. But it's some of the texture paste. And so I got this one in black. They had one in white. And then this last one was a mint color. So those were the only 3 different colors that they had, and so I went ahead and took advantage of that. Now also, there was some of these Bo Bonnie glitter paste, and I had resisted all of these when they first came into the store because I thought, you know what, you've got glitter paste you don't use already. Why would you get more? And why would I? I don't know, I did. So anyway, here's this beautiful blue color. And then this coppery one, I loved how it looked on the bottom. And And then they had a couple of the Firefly ones, which was a blue and a green. And if you haven't noticed, I have this affinity for blue and green. Probably doesn't hurt that I have a little boy that I do a lot of card making and scrapping from. But these were on clearance. And at the time I got it, the pink may have been 40% off, meaning the pink sticker. I know right now in the store, yellow is 40% off. So if there's something you've been eyeballing that have yellow, you might want to run in and check it out. Now, I think I lucked up on these little trees. They're absolutely adorable. And I think I can put them inside of something for Christmas, like a snow globe shaker thing without the water. I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. But those are really cute. And then back to the American Craft Sticky Thumb. They just had some PVA glue in there. And I went ahead and got it just because I want to try it and see how it behaves. Then I was lucky enough to get this Desire die, and it's the tree one. And I think it's really pretty. When I saw people hauling it, I was like, really? Seriously? This is in there? I like it. It's very nice. And I looked up and was able to find one for myself. And in addition to the tree one, I was also able to find the 9 metal decorative edge Desire ones. And these are really pretty. And I think I've seen these on that you know who website, who I have been hauling from, but I have not been sharing those die hauls because I'm not trying to get my channel shut down because I don't know that I'm buying a die that's being manufactured by somebody else. I mean, it's just too many dies on the market to know. But I do think I have seen these on there. Okay, so here we are. Well, things are tumbling. Too much stuff. I saw this Cartabella embossing folder with the Happy Sunshine. And then I saw some of these Recollections doilies, which I'll probably use some of my Glimmer Mist on and spritz those, cut them out, and use them on cards. They had about 8 of them, but I only indulged in 2. There were a few stamps from this little cutie, Leonie Peugeot. She's on Hochanda. And I saw this, and I like these doodle drops that she did, because I like the little doodles on there. This one, and this one really caught me. The other ones are okay, but I really like those 3. And they're a good price. So, of course, I snagged those. And now I'm all out of order because here I am again with some paints. And these are all the Waverly paints. Now, these 2 are crystal. I hope that one's better. And this green, which I thought would be great for Christmas, kind of a jade green, it looks like. Of course, the 2 pink and greens. So, and these are high gloss. This one is Orchid. And then this one is Pool. And the last one is Tangerine, which is really quite lovely. Okay, and then another thing I found was this from Vicki Boutin, and it's an iridescent paint. I do have some iridescent paints from other companies, but I went ahead and got this. Yeah, it's sealed on there. Now, one thing I will say about any of the paints that I have, I don't keep those out, like sitting on a shelf. The majority of the time, these are containerized because they do emit a low odor. So if you are really sensitive to odors, I would say keep these containerized, meaning keep them in a container with a lid on it, because I can tell you when I go to work with these and I lift up that lid, oh my goodness, all those fumes come rushing up into my nose, and I take out what I need and cap it again. So if you are in your craft space and you have a lot of paints, please consider containerizing them just to protect yourself. Okay? But this is an iridescent glaze. She had a gel medium and acrylic base one. I just didn't get it because, again, I have quite a bit that I just haven't used. So until I start using up some of that, I'm gonna try to be a good girl. Then one of my favorites, Echo Park. So you know I had to get Teacher's Pet. The papers in here are absolutely adorable, and it's all the ones that you see across here. And then because I do a lot of boy cards, I went ahead and picked up another That's My Boy. I think I had either this or one very similar to it, but I believe I've used up all of the paper in it. So that's my boy. And this one, Teacher's Pet. Now they had a pad for baby boy and baby girl, but I decided to let it go. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to American Crafts again, I think. I don't know. But I got these. They're template aligners. And what happens is when you want to put a word on a scrapbook page or on a card, if the letters are individual, then you can put this down and then you can lay your letters out so that they will be even. So they have a large one, a small one. If you're doing a 12 by 12 layout, or if you want it on an angle, you can put your letters that way. And then of course they have one that just goes straight across. I thought that was, oh wait, here's one more. It's another small one. I thought there were, and that's for on a card if you want it to be extremely wavy. Thought that was a really good deal on that. Now this one, I'm not sure why I got it. It's the Die Cuts with a View envelope template set, and probably because of the price. And if I'm not going to use it, it's actually not going to save me money. But what's included in here are 3 templates that you would use to make these sizes. You would score, you can mark it with a pencil, or if you have one of your stylus tips, you could use your scoring tool to go through there and then just fold it up. And I'm thinking this might be nice for if I'm traveling and don't want to really take my Wear Memory Keepers board and I know what size I want to make. Like if I'm at a chat and craft, then I can just take this and sit and make as many envelopes as my heart desires. And speaking of envelopes, one of my locations had tons of envelopes. And they had this one from Die Cuts with a View, and this is like a number 9 size envelope, so it fits 3 3/8 by 8.5 inch card. I thought that was really neat. And as I do enjoy making long skinny cards, I thought this was perfect to get. And in addition, they had a lot of the American Crafts craft cardstock envelopes. I can't talk today. And I got 2 of those. And this price is pretty comparable to what you would see in Michael's or AC Moore with a coupon. But since I was there and I didn't have to drive out of my way somewhere else, I went ahead and indulged. And then I got the smaller one, which has 50 of them in there. And they are the 4 3/4 by 5 3/4, or basically an A2 size envelope to fit a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. And I also got the same one in white. I got another one in craft. And then I got this Mumbo Jumbo one. And these are cards in envelopes, but I really wanted the 5x7 envelopes, and I can use the cards for die cutting or for layering. Now I got this because, let's move this over, getting a little crowded here. I have that envelope maker that I got at a class that I took a couple of years ago, year before last, at Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, and I have the We Are Memory Keepers bag maker thing. And I got these just to play around with. I just love the way they decorated it. I just thought that was really cute. So I got these to play around with. And if I like the size of it, then I can always make more. Now this one is a tracing template to be used with the Mink. And I think it's for using the Mink pen. And I do have the Mink pen, which I could use with this. But what I like about it is I rip it apart, but that's okay because I'll end up storing it in something else anyway, is that the grooves on this are so deep that I could use my embossing stylus to go around and put these on a card. And I love the banner, of course. And then you have the speech bubble, and just really decorative, and also just making evenly spaced dots along your paper. I thought that was cute. Anyway, that was from Heidi Swapp, and there it is. And that one just came into the store this month. Okay, so I walked by these at least 10, 15 times and didn't get them. So I opened them up, felt them. I like the way that they felt. So I got them. And while I was there, I went ahead and got these. Now here, and the spider webs and some lovely bats. You can see the boo, but let me pull out a spider web for you. And they are die cut. I don't know that I have a die cut, a die to cut spider webs, but that was pretty cute. And there are 30 of them in there. And then for the bats, they look like that. And while I was in there, I saw some googly eyes that they had. I'm hoping this doesn't glare too much. I had the other googly eyes they had, and then as I was walking by, I saw these. And it was like, whoa, get those googly eyes, because they have a variety of sizes in here that you can use. And these will fit perfectly onto my bat. And I got 2 of those to go along with these. But here's how I plan to use those. They had these boxes in there, again, the milk cartons, and they were in there for $1.99. These are Recollections. I have purchased these in the past and actually like them. You know, it's a decent size. But here's what I thought about doing. Putting the box together, maybe stamping it, putting some stickers on there, and then putting a bat. I did not get the skeleton head. Putting a bat, putting a boo, putting something else, and then a little tag on there. And putting a little treat over in there for colleagues. And that would be a fun little Halloween treat for them. We'll see if I can get myself together and make that happen. Now I have a ton of these little small tassels. I still don't know exactly how I plan to use them. But I went in and they have the smaller ones in these colors, which I don't think I had before. Those made a trip home with me. Now, generally I stay away from paper because I have enough paper to paper the world. But birthday, you can never have enough of. And they had this Echo Park one, and I had to indulge. Who knows? I'll probably already have it, but I make a lot of birthday cards, so I'm going to need more. And this one, I just could not resist. I love what they did with it. And it's an Americana Decor stencil. Really good price. But what got me was the fact that they used this on the top of a box for its lid. And this one is in a picture frame. And I have a ton of canvas that I can stencil onto and use that. I like these little wooden spoons. If I did a hot chocolate or a tea treat for someone, I could attach this little wooden spoon for them. I thought those were cute. Now this next item I've been eyeballing for a while, and I've seen it come in and out of the store quite a number of times, and it's the Pinwheel Punch Board. Well, I want to say it was probably $9.99 at some point, but of course $11.99 for me because I waited. But I love the pinwheels, and I went looking on Cricut Design Space to see what they had, and they had 3 pinwheels that you could buy for $1 each. And so I was like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And I went ahead and got it. And also while I was in there, they did have some foil paper straws that could be used with the pinwheels. So that's at my house living now. They had some of this Distress cardstock. That's heavyweight mixed media. And since I love my paints and my mixed media, I only got one this time because I already have some. And then this that I indulged in are these little pails. I was not going to get these at all. But then I thought, what if I made this into a survival kit? Like a teacher survival kit. Working in a cubicle survival kit. I work at a factory survival kit. I'm in an open office job survival kit, or the stay-at-home working mom survival kit, the crafters survival kit, hard day at work survival kit, and you can put cute little things in here that will help the person make it through the day. I picked up every color that was available. So there was a pink, white, a silver, a blue, and a red. So I got those, and I think I'll make up some survival kits. Now, I have gotten other things that I won't show only because they were summer clearance items, and they're all going to be gone. But the last little thing I got was this little cutie pie for my sister-in-law. She absolutely loves Halloween. So I am going to send this little cutie right on off to her so she can start enjoying him, because I think he is absolutely adorable. These can be posed in so many different ways. I got one of my sisters one for Thanksgiving, and I also gave her one at Easter time, and she absolutely loves them. So each year now, I think I'm going to give both of them a Halloween and a Christmas because they adore them. So for now, that's all I have to share from my Tuesday morning haul. I do have a Dollar Tree haul that I would like to share with you. So as soon as I can get myself cleaned up and get everything together, I'll come back and share that one with you. As always, thank you for joining me in the lab. If you get a chance, check out my Needs to Be Updated blog at inkollusions.blogspot.com. Until then, I'm sorry, I'm back. Because I want to show you that I picked up the Template Studio. It was on the clearance aisle, and I thought, just in case you want to make something really big, really huge, go ahead and get it. So I did go ahead and indulge on that. Okay, so now I'm done. Until the next time, bye for now.